Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? Christy Deer coming to you live. Thank you, Sarah, so much for having me in your group. We'll just wait just a little bit for everybody to get on. Drink my water. Hey. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, so I'm really excited about this because this is something that I love to do. I believe it's what helped me get to executive director with Monat so quickly, and just helped my team as well, and just helped me in every aspect of my life. Just really step into that version of me that that I wanted to create, the goals that I wanted. So thanks, Sarah, for having me. I'll just introduce myself here. I am Christy Deer, and I'm executive director with Monat. Sorry, I'm getting calls. I have 3 kids, ages 17, 15, and 10, and I've been married for almost 18 years. Hi! I started Monat October 26, 2016. And really started working in the business in November. And before that, I was a money mindset and success coach for female entrepreneurs. And so during that time, and I've really been an entrepreneur since I was like 19. So, being an entrepreneur, there was a lot of ups and downs. And in my coaching business, there was a lot of ups and downs. And I really had to learn a lot about money mindset. I had to learn a lot about myself. I had to do a lot of self-development in order to, just really reach the goals that I wanted. And this technique that I'm going to run you through tonight is one of my favorites. I do it all the time, and I do it for my team. It really helped me to, I think it's what, one of the things that helped me become executive director pretty quickly with Monat in 7 months, and helped me get through that hump in my coaching business. The time that I wasn't really finding the clients, or I wasn't making the money, and like, how am I going to make this work? Am I really meant to be an entrepreneur? During that struggle, I started applying this technique, and it really changed my life. So I'm going to share it with you. Hey, thank you. Okay, so the biggest thing is when people, reach for goals, when they start asking for more money, when they start wanting to, expand into that higher rank, and have just that, excel and just kind of have that leap, right? A lot of times they don't work on their inner self to match what they're asking for. So, they might say, hey, I want to make $1 million a year. I'd really like to be senior executive director. But deep down, they really don't believe it. They have some fears. They have some doubts that's popping up for them. So, it's really hard to connect with that. And so a lot of times, unfortunately, what happens when, you might have heard this with affirmations and stuff. Like when you say affirmations like, I'm a millionaire, or, I make $50,000 a month, and maybe you're only making, a fraction of that. Well, what happens is you can actually sometimes send out like, it's not enough, I don't have enough, right? Because you're not there yet. So if you go 0 to 100, you can have such a big disconnect that you can send out those thoughts and that energy and that feelings of, I'm not there yet, I don't have enough, I'm not doing a good enough job. You can have those feelings of comparisonitis. And with law of attraction, something that that I teach, that I know very well, whatever you put out, you attract back, right? So you really want everything to be in alignment. So everything that you're asking for, you want that to be in alignment. So you want your thoughts, you want your beliefs, you want your energy, you want your feelings to be in alignment for what you're asking for, right? Yes. Oh, okay. Play it back. Yes, law of attraction is amazing, right? Whatever you put out into the world, you get back. It's like a boomerang. So that's where I think sometimes people get frustrated, is because they set these big goals and they have this fear and this self-doubt, and deep down they really don't believe it, and they haven't done the inner work to match up, to ask what, to receive what they're asking for. And Sarah did a video in my group last night. She's great, isn't she? What do you guys think about your leader? I mean, hello, amazing, right? She's amazing. She said, if you want life-changing success, she said, if you want life-changing success, if you want life-changing money, you have to do life-changing habits. And I love that she said that, because that was so spot on. And with me, I'll take that a step further and say, you have to have life-changing thoughts. What's the definition of doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? Right? It's insanity. So I talk a lot about, thoughts. Of course, you have to have life-changing habits. She's spot on. You have to have life-changing habits. But, thoughts are habits too, right? So you have to have those life-changing, thoughts. You've got to think differently. Everything first begins with a thought. Thoughts become things. So through this guided visualization, I'm going to take you through. This is really to help you to feel and believe that you're already there. Okay, it's retraining your brain. It's expanding your mind to believe that what you're asking for is available to you. I always say, if it's available to somebody else, it's available to you. I mean, God doesn't play favorites, right? So like Tony Robbins says, I love Tony Robbins, by the way. He says, whenever you see somebody having the success that you desire, get excited. Get super, super excited. Because that just means it's available to you. And I like to take that a step further and say, I believe that, with law of attraction, everything that comes into your life is there for a reason, right? We can either take it as a negative or a positive, a chance to learn and grow, or we can, take that in a different light. But I always think, if somebody's coming into my life with the success that I desire, that's God showing me, hey, you can do this too. You can do this too. I'm putting it right here. Like, this is available, right? Like, this is available. You could do it too. And so, it's an opportunity to get excited about that. Yes, absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Okay. So I'll take you through this guided visualization, and I don't have a script. I just free flow. So I kind of close my eyes. I might look goofy, but I'm going to be doing it with you. And like I said, it's one of my favorites, and I really want, I really want you to feel this. And even if you, play this back over and over and do this, having me lead you through it, or doing this on your own, but just retrain your brain to believe that however you want to end the month, the cruise is coming up, right? And a lot of you might already be MMB and above. A lot of you might be shooting for MMB, but whatever that rank is, whatever that goal is, I want you to just really see yourself there. See yourself there, feel it, believe it, hold it in your mind's eyes. And that's what's so, so important. That's what's going to accelerate your success in this business. And, I'll tell you this real fast before we started. When I joined, My Nations was February, right? So I started in November. Yeah, and they said, okay, if you're MM and above, you get to go to dinner, you get to go to that nice dinner, right? The mentors dinner, and you get to meet Eric Worre in person. I was like, oh, it's on. Like, I am totally doing that. Of course, there was a little like, oh, could you really do that in 3 months? But, I set every day, I'm going to tell you, I set every single day. I never skipped at least 10 minutes a day, sometimes an hour a day. And I visualized my dream team. I visualized meeting Eric Worre in person. I visualized what I would say to him. I visualized being at that dinner. I visualized, that rank and what it would feel like and how it would help my team grow. And, when I walked up to Eric Worre, oh my gosh, I think I was in tears. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, that you're just visualizing it so much. So this really, really works. Some of you might already be familiar with this exercise, but if you're new to it, I promise you, it really, really works. And I want to encourage you to do this at least 5 to 10 minutes a day, at least, and it will change your life. I promise you. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I want you to just get quiet if you can. If you're driving or something, you can just listen to this, but then, you can redo this later in a quiet space where you could close your eyes. So just take a deep breath. I just want you to inhale peace, vitality, energy, and exhale what no longer belongs in your body. Maybe any worry, any fear, any self-doubt, anything maybe weighing heavy on your chest. And just inhale that confidence, that peace, that vitality, that joy, that strength through your nose. And you can just let out that big sigh if you have anything that just weighing on your chest, just anything that you want to let go. Wherever you are in your life, just maybe it's a deep breath, just letting all that go, and you know what no longer serves you, what thoughts, what energy. Just kind of get still and breathe. And I want you to imagine right in front of you, there's a slightly more confident, more successful version of you. This version of you is slightly making a little bit more money. Maybe you've got a few more VIPs, or you're one step closer to M&B, or you're closer to your block, or you're closer to director, or whatever that is. And I want you to step into that version of you, and I want you to just breathe it in and soak it up and feel what she's feeling, feel what he's feeling. Feel the excitement of just being a slightly more successful version of yourself. And right in front of you, I want you to imagine a slightly more successful version of that self. You're making more money. Maybe this version is driving your Cadillac. This version has already won maybe some trips that you're desiring. Maybe this version just paid off some debt that's been weighing heavy on your shoulders. Maybe this version has doubled your paycheck. And I want you to just step into that version and soak it up. Feel what you feel, see what you see, hear what you hear. Feel how amazing that feels. To have the money coming in, the market partners signing up, the VIPs signing up, the recognition. Maybe your name announced on the trip that you're winning, or the car that you're earning. And I want you to look right in front of you, and I want you to see the ultimate successful version of you. And this is the top of the top. This is maybe the $1 million a year earner, or the multi-million-dollar a year earner. This is the senior executive director. Top version of you. I want you to just notice, while you're just looking at her, how she's carrying herself, or how he's carrying himself. Look at what you're wearing. Notice how you're spending your days. And this is just that ultimate version of you. And I want you to just step in to that version of you. Look through your eyes, see what you see, hear what you hear, feel what you feel all the feelings. Maybe you're standing on stage at one of the Monations events or somewhere, and you're looking out at your team, and they're clapping and they're saying, you led us to this point. You're looking around, you're looking at all these people that you're helping, and you're noticing in your mind, You're hearing yourself say, I didn't give up. Even when things went up and down, I never gave up. I believed in myself. I knew I could do it. I'm here. I did it. I want you to see who's around you. Is it your team? Is it your family? Is it your friends? I want you to notice how you're carrying yourself and just adjust your body like that. This is the ultimate successful version of you, top of the top. I want you to think about how that feels to get that Mo Money email with that amount on it. You open that email and that is yours. It's done. I want you to feel what you feel, see what you see, hear what you hear. I want you to soak up all those feelings. You did it. You believed in yourself. You did what it took. You stayed in activity. You did whatever it took because you believed in yourself and you knew that this version of you that you're stepping into right now, that's you now. It's all connected. I want you to just feel with every inch of your body, from the top of your toes to the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. I want you to just feel how incredibly amazing that feels and soak it up. Turn up the brightness of the picture until it's the most real and most intense. Turn up the volume. The sights are brighter and more vivid. The feelings are magnetized. I want you to take some deep breaths. Just really holding in that feeling. And exhale, just really holding in that feeling. And right now, I want you to think, you're this version of yourself. What would you say to yourself? Tell yourself that right now. And one more deep breath. And inhale, exhale, open your eyes. How'd that feel? It's bright. You love that? I almost started crying. I do that every time. And that's okay. It's good tears, right? I usually always start just having those emotions, and yeah, I love that. Amazing, right? Oh, I love it. And that's okay to cry. And here's the thing, I just want to say, like, it's like the more emotion, the more feelings you can have with your goals, like those positive, happy feeling, believing that the success you desire is available, it's already here. The more you can connect that and train your brain to believe that and feel that, the faster your success is going to come. And who comes into your life, what shows up in your life, people and things, it's going to shift because your energy is going to shift. You're going to feel more joyful. You're going to feel more confident. You might even notice that you're kind of holding your shoulders back a little more, like, right, with confidence and stuff like that. And so, I always say your vibe attracts your tribe. So whatever energy you're putting out, you're going to get back to you. So I know we're all busy, but I'm telling you, I tell my team this all the time. The one thing I do not skimp over is, like, make time to do the mindset work, the visualization and your affirmations, and self-development. I think it's one of the most imperative things that you can do, Yes, it felt hopeful. I love it. I love it. Do you guys have any questions before I go? I love that. I love doing that because I close my eyes and I go through it too, and I just free flow and I just feel the whole thing too. And so it's a nice ending to before I'm about to go read and I'm about to go to bed. Yes. It is a great meditation, right? Yeah, in meditation, you could do that too and just sit with like relaxing music and just kind of just be in the now, right? You can do the visualization and the meditation. I do have some free resources on my website, christydeer.com. It's just my name.com. And I have free audio affirmations. It's my voice, and I have background music, and they're totally free. I have a client manifesting audio and a money mindset audio. I think another one. And then I have a free money map to 5K that you can get. So that's all free on my site if you want to do that. Otherwise, I've gone to YouTube as well and just kind of typed in, you know, maybe what I'm looking for, and then I can find some, I find like meditations more like on YouTube. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, you can do that. And feel free to connect with me, follow me on Facebook and connect with me. And I love how we can all, come together and support each other, even if we're on different teams. We can come together and support each other, and I think that's what it's all about, and that's why I love this business. It's just, we're all working together. We're all helping each other, and that makes my heart happy, right? So, yay! All right, guys. Well, I will see you around, and thanks for watching and tuning in. And yeah, I hope that that brought up some really great feelings, and some really great stuff starts manifesting for you this month. And I hope you get everything that you're asking for and more, because I'm sure there's, sometimes I ask people, how much money do you want to make, or what's the rank? And they're like, oh, I'm kind of holding back. So, all that and more, right? All the abundance, the joy, the success, everything that you're asking for and more. I hope that you receive all of that. So, thanks. Thank you. All right, guys. So, have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.